This week in Come Follow Me, we're studying the two official declarations that come at the back of the Doctrine and Covenants. These two documents are unique in that they are letters announcing changes in practice that the church is undertaking at the time that they're received. Official Declaration number 2 is particularly unique. This is the announcement of the June 1978 revelation extending priesthood and temple blessings to saints of African descent. In this document, the long-promised day is finally arrived. Saints of all races now have access to priesthood and to the temple. As far as we can tell, the practice of banning saints of African descent from holding the priesthood and from entering the temple began in 1852. It was publicly announced here in Utah in the legislature in that year. Between 1852 and 1978, saints of African descent all over the world were allowed to be baptized and to participate in weekly worship services, but were not allowed to hold the priesthood or enter the temple. Many would-be saints had accepted the gospel, read the Book of Mormon, prayed and knew that it was true, and preached the gospel to their neighbors. They organized congregations all over the world without the support of missionaries from Salt Lake City or elsewhere. One of those groups was in the West African nation of Ghana. Led by a man named Billy Johnson, that group had spread to congregations all over the country, particularly in the capital of Accra and just south of there in Cape Coast. In June of 1978, after 14 years of faithfully preaching the gospel and sharing it with others around him, Billy Johnson needed comfort. He prayed that night and had a distinct impression that he needed to listen to a radio broadcast of the British Broadcasting Company, the BBC. After nearly an hour of tuning his radio, Billy finally found the BBC broadcast. The announcer's words thrilled Billy as he announced that the president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints had received a revelation extending the priesthood to all worthy men in the church, including those of African descent. 6 months after this broadcast, missionaries first arrived in Ghana, and Billy became the first Ghanaian saint to be baptized and also the first to be ordained to the priesthood. He then served as the first branch president in Ghana.